welcome back to another video. In today's video, this has been long awaited. In today's video, we're going to be starting the build on my 96 F350 OBS Ford truck. Now, when I mean starting the build, we're kind of tackling some things that are wrong with the car, not really working, but yeah, it is technically starting the build. We're going to be fixing something that has been really annoying to me, that it just doesn't work. So, if you look right here, this radio right here, it just doesn't work. I have been driving this car around for like 3 or 4 months with no radio, no music at all. And if you know me, you know I do like my music. Nothing in particular, I like kind of all music across all different genres, but I do like to bump. So in today's video, we are gonna be replacing the radio head and adding some sick speakers to the doors. We're actually gonna be doing it right. We're gonna be replacing every single audio component in this truck, including adding tons and tons more. In fact, I have a full table over there of audio components ready to go. Let's go check them out. So I was not kidding when I said I had an entire table full of audio equipment, and believe it or not, this is not everything. This is just everything I wanted to tackle in today's video. I wanted to lay it all out so you guys can see what we're doing, and I can go over all the different components here. We're gonna start off with the head unit. I chose a JVC KD, blah, 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 that head unit for the replacement of the radio. Then up next, we have this box right here, which is just insane. So this is B2 Audio Rage 6.1, 6.5 component speaker set. So this is pretty crazy. These are gonna go on our front doors. So in the front doors, we're gonna go from 1 speaker to 3 speakers per side. So we'll go from 2 front door speakers to 6 speakers. And we're gonna be powering those with this amp right here from B2. This is actually the B2 Audio Rage 1200.4. So this is a 1200 watt amplifier right there. And it's gonna be nice and small and perfect and fit right underneath the back bench. Now over here we have lots of different components. We have all the wiring we need. If you guys have ever installed audio in a car, you know you can never have too many wires. And then this right here is gonna make it sound amazing. This is Sky High Car Audio sound deadening with like this closed cell foam. Now I'm gonna fill both of the front doors completely with the sound deadening so you don't get any rattle. Like that sounds kind of tinny, nice and thin and tin. And I fill the door up with that, it's gonna sound so much better. In fact, this is for reference. This is what it sounds like now. So that's what the car door sounds like before we add all the sound deadening, but I wanted to give you guys a quick little history of myself. So back when I was in high school, which was, wow, 11 years ago. Man, I'm getting old. Back in high school, I used to love installing audio equipment in my car and my friends' cars. I loved it so much, it kind of like solidified my love for working on cars. But it has been so long, the technology has changed so much, and the resources have changed a lot. So I want to give a huge shout out to B2 Audio and Sky High Car Audio for really helping me out with today's video and helping me pick out the right components, the right combination of components to go perfect with my OBS Ford here. Oh geez, I just realized how much work we have ahead of us. Man, let's just get going. Let's replace this head unit right now. Well, pulling this out was very, very easy. It really wasn't held in by anything. Now I need to go through and figure out where all the wires go and how to wire this thing. I'm not quite sure how to do that, so YouTube, here I come. After a quick Google search and some light reading, I figured out that this is actually gonna be very easy. I just need these 4 wires, that's it. All the rest here are for the speakers, but the amplifier is gonna be taking care of those. So I'm just gonna quickly attach these and be done with it, and we'll throw in the new radio. All right, and just like that, they're all connected. Let's test this thing out, moment of truth. Let's plug it in, turn the car on, press power. Oh my gosh, that was the easiest radio wiring I've ever done. Up next, we have our amplifier. So this amplifier is from B2, like I said earlier. This is the 1200 watt 4-channel amp. And like I said at the beginning, I want to do this all right. So I'm gonna be wiring all of the different wires very properly. And in my mind, to do that the best way possible and the easiest way possible, I'm actually gonna take out all the seats and all the carpet. That way I have bare floor, I can add the sound deadening and run the wires perfectly. Trust me, it's worth it. Jeez, all right. Well, there we go.
All right, Faith has entered the chat.
Hey Faith. Oh, hi Faith Burger.
Faith and Burger. So Clayton has gotten a lot done over the past few hours. Looking pretty empty in here.
Impressive, right?
Very impressive. What's next?
So we got lots to do. We got a lot of wires to run, a lot of components to put in the car, but I think the next thing is we're adding sound deadening.
Sound deadening makes sound quieter in the truck.
No. It makes everything less tingy, like less vibrant. It doesn't make it quiet. It doesn't make it quieter, it just makes it like cleaner.
Whatever. All right, Clayton, you let me know if I get in your way, right?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
You're fine right there.
No need to watch the process of that because it's just you peel it off and stick it on, right?
Pretty much.
All right, well, I'm gonna do a cool transition because you don't really need to see the application process. So let's do hamburger transition. All right, so that is how much Clayton's gonna do on the floor today. Next up is putting some in the door panels, yeah?
Yeah, this is where the speakers are going. So we need as little rattling as possible in these doors.
All right, makes sense. I think the viewers really liked that hamburger transition. Let's do it again. 3, 2.
Wow, that took a lot longer than I thought, but it looks so good. So we've added the sound deadening to the inside of the door and to like this inner door part, I guess.
Outer inner door.
Outer inner door, but just listen to the difference. Here's a before sound of the door.
Well, I don't really know what it sounded like before, but
I filmed it.
I'm sure it sounds great. So 3 hours later, the sound deadening's done. So what's next?
We gotta wire everything. Which
Oh my gosh, which sounds like it's gonna be like another 3 hours.
No, because we took the seats and the carpet out, it really shouldn't take very long. I have tons of access to the dashboard.
Every time Clayton says it shouldn't take very long, it takes very long. We'll see. Not gonna lie, I kinda like it in here without any seats. There's like so much room to just lounge. You should just put a beanbag chair back here.
I should, just a giant,
giant love
what are they?
sack.
Love sack, yeah. We can all just lay in the same love sack.
That'd be awesome, actually.
I don't know how well the seatbelts would work. That's a lot of wires.
All right, which goes to what?
Okay, so these are what, Faith? What do you think? What do you think these are?
Audio wires.
You cheated because I just told you that.
Oh, but then why didn't you ask me?
So these are the audio cables. We're actually running 3. We're running one for the front door speakers, one for the rear speakers, and one for the subwoofers that we're gonna put in the future. These are speaker wires. That's self-explanatory. They're just nice and beefy. This is a remote wire to turn on the amplifier. This is power wire that's gonna go straight from the battery all the way through the cab on that side. And then this is the ground wire. So my plan is to run the audio cables through the dashboard and down this channel right here, and the amps are gonna be right where Faith is sitting. Something you do wanna keep in mind if you're ever doing this, you wanna run the audio cables on the opposite side of the car than the power wire, because sometimes the power wire can give feedback to these and you have like a really weird sound. So I'm gonna run the power wire over here, the audio cables over here. Doesn't really matter where you run the remote wire, so probably over here.
All right, so Clayton's got these wires going all the way through like he said.
And still working.
Hey, my hamburger's cold. Can you heat it up?
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. All right, so I'm gonna try and give an update. So Clayton ran the red wire all the way back. There it is with the black short wire. Right, yeah?
Yeah. We have all the wires here ready to go, and then we're going to tentatively mount the amp right here underneath the seat just through the carpet. So we got the ground wire, the power wire, we got the signal wires and the remote. Now I need to run the speaker wires from here up back into the dashboard.
Oh, okay, we're not done.
No, we're not. No.
All right, check back in a couple seconds, guys.
Hey, psst. Psst.
You done?
Almost.
It's 12:27 in the morning and you're not even done yet?
I'm almost done. Come check it out. Come check it out what I got done. The driver door is completely installed with the wires already back there and wired up to the crossover right there.
Wow.
Yeah, I just have to put those speakers in right there and then connect the amp, connect the radio, and we'll do a test run.
It sounds simple.
It's probably not.
What are you gonna do if it doesn't work?
Cry.
Okay, me too. Okay guys, moment of truth.
Yeah, moment of truth. Okay, I think I got everything hooked up.
This light has to turn on.
Come on.
Okay, good
All right,
sign
that's a good
number
sign.
1. I hear static. Okay, I'm attempting to connect to the radio. All right, the moment of truth. We got all the doors shut. Yay!
Wait, let me hear it. Yeah, it's playing on both sides.
Yay!
Heck yeah.
Ooh! Ow, ow!
It's loud. Wait.
Oh, shoot.
They work.
It
And
works.
They hit really hard.
They
It's nice.
they hit really hard.
Yeah. You think that's not a term?
Your police. I mean,
It's a term.
I've just never heard it, and I really like it, so I'm gonna use it from now on.
Now comes the tedious job of cleaning up and fine tuning it all. I have no idea how to tune an amp, so YouTube, here I come.
Man, I do not envy who has to clean this up.
That's me. Wow. That was a long project. We started at like 4 and it's 1.
Clayton, you act like you don't say that every time.
Yeah.
So I've learned that when Clayton says he's gonna do a car project and it's gonna take X amount of time, I then double that time.
And it was kind of accurate for this one. I said it was going to take 3 to 4 hours, so you were like 6 to 8.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
It took about 10. So
Well, it's done now.
almost done.
Well,
I still got to clean up, put the whole interior back together.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's done. It works, which is amazing.
And it hits.
It hits hard.
It hits hard.
So considering that it's 1:30 in the morning and I am exhausted, I think we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna put the car back together probably in the morning off camera because you guys saw how it came apart. It just all goes back together. But I consider this a success. The speakers work just fine. I need to tune them, tune the radio, tune the amp, all that. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into yet another one of our videos. I really hope you liked the first modification to my OBS Ford truck build. There's gonna be many, many more build videos to come shortly.
And we'll see you there.
Peace.